And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video, as always, we are here to bring you up to date with all of the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. That includes some massive Mo Salah news as a green light has been given. We're also going to be going through the Trent Alexander-Arnold injury, or not so injury, his fitness update, and we've also going to be going through the 17 players that are representing their nation from Liverpool. So let's start, of course, with the news that a lot of you have been waiting for, and that's with regards to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yes, Trent Alexander-Arnold is said to be confident he avoided a serious hamstring injury after being substituted early in Liverpool's 2-0 win over Aston Villa. Though England are yet to confirm Alexander-Arnold's issues, it is expected to see him ruled out of their UEFA Nations League clashes with Greece and the Republic of Ireland. But Liverpool and their number 66 are hopeful that it is not a long-term injury as they await the scans of the result. That is according to the Athletic's James Pearce, who writes that Alexander-Arnold is confident that he isn't facing a lengthy spell on the sidelines. The club, meanwhile, are hopeful that Alexander-Arnold's prompt substitution helped limit any damage done to the muscle. Naturally, there is no final verdict on the injury at this stage, with the contingency plans in place to form of Conor Bradley if the vice-captain is ruled out for Liverpool's upcoming fixtures. It is worth noting that Alexander-Arnold has already been playing through pain in recent weeks, requiring injections to manage a side strain picked up in England duty in October. The hope will be that time spent recovering over the next fortnight and perhaps missing the trip to Southampton on November 24th will be enough. Liverpool are certainly on the stance with crucial meetings with Real Madrid and Manchester City at Anfield immediately following the clash at St Mary's. Alexander-Arnold has been one of Arne Slot's most used players this season, despite the availability of Bradley, with only 5 other players clocking up more minutes on the pitch. Speaking after the full time in Saturday's 2-0 win over Villa, Slot explained, "It's always serious if a player goes out in the first half, not because I didn't like him, but because he asked for it himself. He didn't ask for it because he was tired, he asked for it because he felt something." That's, first of all, not a good sign, but always difficult so close after the game to tell you exactly what it is, but let's wait and see. Again, I just feel that the international break's probably come at the right time for Alexander-Arnold, and hopefully he won't be risked playing for England, and it doesn't look like at this moment in time he will be risked, but this 2 weeks certainly buys him some time to get back up to speed once again. Now, speaking of the players that are going to be going away on international duty, there is 17 players that are called up, but it does look like Alexander-Arnold may not be called up at this moment in time, but still remains in contention until we get a further update from the England camp. However, Curtis Jones will be the only Liverpool player to face Greece and Ireland at this moment in time, if Alexander-Arnold, of course, is injured. It'll pit players against others. This international break, as Costa Simicas will feature for the former, while Kelleher will hope to continue his form with the Republic of Ireland. Van Dijk, Ryan Gravenberch and Cody Gakpo will all represent the Netherlands, and they will meet Bosnia after facing Dominik Szoboszlai's Hungary. Nation League fixtures continue with Andy Robertson and Ben Doak, both selected to represent Scotland against Croatia and Poland. Northern Ireland have already called up Conor Bradley to their squad to take on Belarus and Luxembourg, while Ibrahima Konate will represent France in their meetings with Israel and Italy. Away from Europe, Wataru Endo will be eager to start in each of Japan's World Cup qualifiers against Indonesia and China. Darwin Núñez is also expected to be involved for Uruguay, though their official squad has not been released at the time of writing, and he will face Luis Diaz's Colombia first up. Moreover, we're eager for Alexis McAllister not to experience any further fitness concerns with Argentina as they meet Paraguay and Peru in the World Cup qualifiers. At youth level, João Gonçalves and Tyler Morton will link up with England under 21s, while Trey and Yorni will feature for the under 17s. Egypt, meanwhile, gave Liverpool a big boost by not calling up Mo Salah. He joins Joe Gomez and the injured quartet of Alisson, Harvey Elliott, Federico Chiesa and Diego Jota in staying behind. Now, moving on to Mo Salah, some massive news has come out with regards to him, as a journalist in his homeland has stated that over the next fortnight there will be real progress made on the Egyptian signing a new long-term contract, or long-term, not so long-term, but a 2-year contract. As stated, he will not be involved for Egypt, as we stated, and instead Salah will use this 2-week break, which is a huge positive for Liverpool going into a winter run of games that include Real Madrid and Manchester City. Arabic reporter, who's very reputable, Ismail Mahoud, has claimed that the fortnight will provide some time for serious contract renewal negotiations. I've been told that Mo Salah staying at Liverpool during the international break will be very important for the club to begin serious contract renewal negotiations. Been told that Liverpool knows Salah is asking for a new 2-year contract and has given the green light that he wants to stay on Merseyside. Of course, while Mahoud's claims can always be taken as gospel, he is a legitimate reporter who has links to Egyptian sources that are close to Mo Salah. And stated so a 2-year extension is looking likely, and that would expire when he turns 35. So I think that's great for all parties, to be perfectly honest. He's currently on £350,000 per week as his basic salary. And the player is likely to probably receive a little bit more if he was to stay. But I think a 2-year contract extension is best for both parties, genuinely. I think Mo Salah has been just putting up the numbers again this season, and we don't want to be losing him on a 3. And you know the way that he keeps his body, how fit he is. He'll be perfectly fine to the age of 35 and probably beyond. So yeah, that is some huge news. Now, whilst Real Madrid is on the horizon, I do want to provide a bit of an update because they have received some serious, they snapped their losing streak over the weekend, but it did come at the price of 3 more injuries, just over 2 weeks out of us playing them, and one of those players is going to be out for the rest of the season. The reigning La Liga champions will be one of the first challengers of the Reds' return from a visit to Anfield, coming days before meeting Manchester City on December 1st. It's already been confirmed by Madrid that Milao has suffered a complete ACL rupture plus damage in his right leg, ending his season prematurely. And then there's also news about Rodrigo and Lucas Vazquez, who were also forced to the pitch before half-time, with ESPN reporting that the duo are expected to be sidelined for about 3 to 4 weeks. So 3 injuries in the first half, of course, is quite strange. Dani Carvajal was already out for the season, and David Alaba is recovering from his ACL tear. So there is a lot of injuries. Thibaut Courtois missed the last 4 games, and Aurelien Tchouameni again has missed some games, and he's not expected to return until mid-December. So they are going for a bit of an injury crisis at this moment in time. And as I always say on this channel, I don't like to wish any injuries on any players, but you can't help and say that is a boost, especially from the defensive perspective. There's a lot of defenders out. There's even talks that Sergio Ramos might be called out for retirement. Called out as a free agent at this moment in time to play short term for the football club, but we will see. Liverpool fans, let me know your thoughts on Mo Salah. Let me know your thoughts on the international break. Hit the like and the subscribe button, and I will see you all next time. Take care. Peace.